All right. For those of you following along at home, here is the deal. 2011 E90 335i XDrive, 100,000 miles. Rear headlight sensor went. That is the leveling sensor for the projection headlights. So brought it down there, get that replaced. We had all of the lights going off like crazy on the dashboard. Like boom, you got your airbag. Boom, you got your four-wheel drive system went out. You got seat belts that you're not wearing it, and you've got electrical malfunctions. The whole thing's shutting down, so you are not gonna be able to go anywhere. Being that it was that severe, I figured might as well bring it to the dealer. Now, a lot of us thought that it was the RDC module, which turns out it was, but we'll get to that. So what we had to do is we had to go down there, they had to replace the headlight leveler, and they got that done. Then they took it for a test drive. Looked like they were having a wicked good time on the test drive, by the way. Can't really blame them. And then they tested it again because the TPMS light came back on, and it was verified, the RDC module. Couple of things that was a drag, actually, was the fact that it's gonna take 8 hours to put that module in through the coating. So installation's actually pretty quick. The coating piece of it is actually not. That's very slow, 8 hours, which is nuts because it shouldn't take that long for doing anything like that, but that's what a lot of these computers are now, cars, computers. And they said I could hang out and wait, maybe, or take the car back and bring it back down. Now, the dealership is 2 hours away from my house, so it's pretty far away. The fact that I sat there for 4 hours today in the waiting room, which is nice, they're nice, that's a great dealership, they're really nice here, they got, the typical snacks and beverages and everything you'd want, but I don't like hanging out all the time. So luckily I had my computer with me and did a huge amount of work, but at the same time, I'd rather be doing it at work or doing other things. So the good news is they said, why don't we keep your car here and we'll give you a loaner. So I'm thinking, yeah, what are they gonna give me? So maybe a 340, maybe an M series or something with an M on it. They do have a couple cool M cars down there, but they gave me something different. And I can tell you, it wasn't bad. It feels a little bit like a dump truck. It's kind of top heavy compared to a lower car that I'm used to driving. I've only spent 2 hours in it and wasn't really fun driving. It was get home driving. So we'll have to give you more of a report on that later. Going to go pick up the car on Monday and see what the damage is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna put the dam in damage. It's like, I think when they talked to me, it was about 600 something bucks. Might as well be 695 bucks. That's probably what it is to replace the RDC module. You can buy those RDC modules off the interwebs pretty cheap, cheaper than that, but you still have to have it coated. So I don't have the coating software. A lot of places don't. So therefore, if you want it done right, you probably have to bring it to the BMW dealer, who will charge you list prices for things. Even if they love you and they want to treat you right, they still gotta make that money off the service industry. I get it. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a lot of money out of my pocket right now, and I didn't want to do. The other major, huge drag to all of this is I have to now recode the car. So all the work we did with the MHD coding, we have to redo. We have to redo all of the work with the Carly. Notice I said iCarly last time. iCarly. Well, iCarly is a TV show on Nickelodeon that I used to watch with my kids. That's not what I used to code my car. Maybe you can. I used a Carly device. Sorry about that. We're gonna get that done. We'll have to recode the, put the windows up with the key fob and those kind of things. Nothing major, it's just a drag that the car's gonna get put back to factory specs from the electrical standpoint. Super duper drag. But maybe I'll do a better job recording a video on how to actually code and put MHD software on your E90 335 using the N55E software. A lot of acronyms, but you're following along if you know BMWs.